Hello everyone. My name is Devasis Padi from Chikiti Mahavidyalaya. Today we'll discuss about the Java language, and the first topic is language fundamentals. First we will discuss the fundamental concept of language, and after some days we will start about the concept of Java. So before discussing about the Java concept, first we will discuss different fundamental concept of the language. That is similar in all the languages, but here I will discuss specific to only Java languages. Okay, so first in today's class we will discuss about the identifiers. Okay, so generally what is identifiers? From the name you can think that identifiers are the identity. What do you mean by identity? Identity is nothing but it is generally used for your identification. Okay, and for identification generally everyone take the help of the names. Okay, so in Java language an identifier is nothing but just a name. Simply, what is identifiers? Identifiers are the names. These names are given to the variables, methods, classes, interfaces, and different types of levels. So in simpler term, you can say that identifiers are just the names given to the variables, given to the methods, given to the classes, given to the interfaces for the identification purpose. Okay, so one thing you can remember, identifiers means names of variables, classes, methods, etc. Okay, next important thing is how to give the names. We cannot randomly give the names to the variables, to the classes. So for giving the name to the variable or methods, there are some rules are present in the Java language. So what are the different rules for giving the name of the identifiers? We will discuss, and will follow the rules strictly, otherwise Java compiler will give an error message. So from till now we know that identifiers are just the names of variables, methods, classes, or interfaces. Okay, next we will discuss what are the different rules of identifiers. So before going to the rules, let us take one simple example. This is one simple Java program. We will discuss what is generally these main methods and what is this about this language. So here I will try to give one brief discussion about the identifiers and see from this program how many identifiers are present. See, first thing is identifiers can be a class name. Identifiers can be a class name. So here the class name is 10, TEN 10. So identifier is temp. Okay, here it is wrongly written as temp, but it is 10. Okay, TEN 10. So first identifier is 10. Identifier name may be a class name. So here class name is 10. So identifier is a 10. Next, method name can be a identifier name. So what is a method? Here it is a method. Main is a method. Okay, so this main is one identifier. Then class name is a identifier. In Java, string is a class name. In Java, string is a class name. So string is one identifier. Variable name can be taken as an identifier. ARGS is a variable name, so it is an identifier. System is a inbuilt class in Java, so system is a identifier. So class, variable, methods, interfaces, all are known as my identifiers. Okay, then the rules. What is the first rule? Like your C and C++ language, what are the different allowed characters in Java identifiers? Now different allowed characters in Java identifiers are capital letters, small letters, 0 to 9 the digits, and the special symbols. Only special symbols are dollar symbol, ampersand symbol, and underscore symbol. Okay, so these are the only allowed characters in the identifiers. If I give a name to the identifiers, so these are the identifier names. You can give capital letters, you can give the small letters, you can give the digits, and the only special characters are this is dollar symbol, ampersand symbol, underscore symbol. If I am using any other character, then compiler surely give an error message. Okay, so here two examples are there. So total underscore number, this is valid identifier because these are the small letters, this is underscore symbol. Okay, can be taken, and these are the small letters, so it is a valid identifier. But this is an invalid identifier. Why this is an invalid identifier? Now because hash is present, and it cannot be taken as an identifier, so this is invalid. Why this second thing is invalid? Now hash is present. Okay, hash cannot be allowed. Only allowed special symbols are dollar, ampersand, and underscore. Okay, then what is the second rule? Identifier name cannot start with a digit. We cannot start with a digit. Okay, so see, number 1, 2, 3, it is a valid because small letters and digits allowed, but this is invalid. Why this is invalid? Now because the first letters are the numbers. First letter cannot be a number. Okay, identifier name cannot start with a digit. This name start with a digit, so this is invalid identifier. Third rule is, it is a case sensitive. Java identifier is a case sensitive. Case sensitive means uppercase letter and lowercase letter can be treated as differently. Uppercase letter and lowercase letter can be treated as differently. See, here the variable name is number, here also the variable name is number, here also the variable name is number, but all these three things are different variable names. Why this different variable name? Now here all these things are small letter, in small letter, but here this n is capital, and here all the things are capital. Okay, this is small letter, different variable name. First letter is capital, different variable name. All the letters are capital, different variable name. Though all the variable names are same number, but cases are different with lowercase and uppercase. Java compiler treats lowercase and uppercase as differently. So this is rule number 3. All are the valid identifiers. What is rule 4? You cannot limit the size of the identifier, or you can say that there is no length limit for Java identifier. You can give as many as length. See, here the variable name is x, just one letter, but here the variable name is xxxxx, 5 letter. You can give as long as the identifier name, but it is recommended that small letter can be given so that readability of the program increases. You can give as many as length of the identifier, but small names is recommended because readability of the program is increases. Readability in the sense you cannot remember the long names, or while writing the long variable names there may be some errors, but if you write the small letters, errors can be easily find out. Okay, so this is rule number 4. What is rule 5? We cannot use the preserved words as an identifier. Preserved words means the keywords or the inbuilt names that are present in Java library. Let us consider, here I am writing int string is equal to 888. String is a valid class name in Java. You cannot take a class name as an identifier name. A runnable is an interface name in Java. You cannot give an interface name to a variable name. So these two things are invalid identifier. You cannot use the preserved words as an identifier. So this is the 5 rules you must remember while writing the identifier. What is the first rule? The first rule is the only allowed characters are capital letters, small letters, digits, underscore symbol, okay, ampersand symbol, dollar symbol. Okay, this is the first rule. What is the second rule? Cannot start with a digit. Identifier names cannot start with a digit. What is the third rule? Case sensitive. Uppercase letter, lowercase letter treated as differently. What is the fourth rule? No length limit of the identifier. You can give as many as long name to the identifier. What is the fifth rule? The fifth rule is we cannot give the preserved word as an identifier. So this is all about your identifier. In the next class, we will discuss some other fundamental concept of your Java programming language. Thank you.